Chigs, you know what to do. We got him.
Everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on.
So, a lot of people been asking me to chime in about this whole T.I. situation, about him supposedly told on his cousin who passed away about the gun charge or whatever, and Boosie had his take on it, and he's saying that, you know, he feels he's snitching, and, you know, because I'm always very vocal about this topic, and mainly the reason why I'm vocal is because I feel like snitches lack integrity, you know, and the integrity part of it is if a man is too weak to deal with his consequences, but he wants to see another person deal with their consequences so that he can avoid his, that's a person who lacks integrity. It's not about street, it's just about manhood. So I don't deal with street rules, I deal with manhoods. It's like, stay in what you do, deal with the consequences of it. If you can't deal with it, man up, then don't be involved with the situation. So, you know, T.I. supposedly had told on his cousin about some guns. I want to tell you this. If I pass away and you can put a crime on me so that you don't have to go to jail, put it on me. Please, please, please listen to me. If you can say that I did something that's going to get you out of jail and you ain't got to go to jail, all my friends, people who know me, please say I did it. I'm telling you this. I'm giving you, before I pass away, if you have the opportunity to say that I did something while I'm dead, and they can go for it, and you can escape jail to anything but raping somebody, or dealing with some kids, right? Or murdering somebody that's innocent. If you don't, those things, I don't want nothing to do with. I don't want to have nothing to do with those things. But if it's some other shit that you can utilize my name for and say he did this and you can go home, please say I did it. Please, please, I want you to understand that. Please say that I did it. I want you to use me to make sure that you don't go to jail. If they catch you with a gun and you can say, yo, it's Mysonne's, it's mine. They catch you with something else, it's mine. I think the logic that somebody thinks that if they can tell on somebody who's dead, who doesn't suffer any consequences, that's where the street shit start coming in, right? That's where the ignorant street shit start coming in. That's when you doing some shit that don't even make sense at some point. We're not even dealing with common sense no more, right? So I think that if you believe that somebody's supposed to sit in jail for a bunch of years, when probably those might have been his cousin's guns, right? It might have been his cousin's guns. So I'm going to sit in jail for guns that might have been my cousin's. Why he dead? He can't serve no consequences. He ain't doing that. I don't got the blessings from his family. Everybody else is saying do it. And you telling me to sit in because some street rules told you that I should sit in jail for some dumb shit? When I can go to jail just by saying, I can stay out of jail just by saying that a dead man who can't serve no consequences committed the crime? Y'all niggas got to stop. That don't even make sense. And anybody that thinks that it does make sense is crazy. A brother told me that if you cop out to a charge, you're a snitch. If you take responsibility, fuck that, because you cooperated with the law. That's what Boosie said. Boosie said, if you cooperate with law enforcement, that you a rat. Man, that's when the street shit start coming out. I don't adhere to the street shit. I deal with the manhood principles of certain shit. And the manhood principle says, if you do it, you stand tall and you deal with the consequences of it. You don't tell on nobody else so they can deal with the consequences because you're too weak to deal with yours. Now, if somebody ain't dealing with no consequences, if there's absolutely no consequences for that individual to deal with, then it don't make sense. What you sit in jail for? What is the honor in you sitting in jail for some shit that you don't have to, that nobody got to sit in jail for? It don't make sense. So listen to me. Once again, if you get caught doing anything with murdering somebody innocent, raping somebody, or doing something to some kids, tell them I did it. I don't give a I want you to go home. I want you to be safe. But I want you to take that time